Hello, Slytherin, and how are you doing? I hope you are well. I hope your week has been good to you. I hope life is good to you, actually. Yeah, welcome to your weekly general reading. I've already shuffled the cards, and I'm going to go ahead and take this half. This half we won't use today. All right. So, how is life going? Mine, so far so good. Working through a bit of a headache right now, but other than that, I think I'm okay. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress as far as just fixing myself and, I don't know, getting my shit together, basically. So far we've got Hermione Granger, and we have Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. A little bit of everything, kind of like a box of chocolates, never know what you're going to get. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay, we got another one come out. And again, I'm just going to pull until it feels right. I'm not going for a specific amount of cards, so we'll see. I always want to call it the Cave of Wonders, but that's like right when they're pulling the boat up. You know, I can't seem to get this right as far as like where you guys can actually see the card, but hopefully you can see it. You got Dumbledore and Harry right here, and you got the boat right here. Anyways, that's what we got right there. It's the cave where the Horcrux is. What is that, like a whole 4 cards? Okay, I think that makes it 8. Let's see. Cormac McLagan, Crab, Ministry of Magic, and this is before they change it, so this is when it's still, you know, still under the Ministry's control as opposed to Voldemort's control. Narlac and Malfoy. Let me bring that one up closer so you can see it. So that's not, I don't think it says magic is might. I don't remember what it says on this one. But it's still kind of, you know, like everybody else is still kind of subservient in that statue. Or in that little display. Anyways, let's get a clarifier overall energy card. And then we'll see what we can come up with. I feel a little like in myself right now. I don't know if that makes sense. But kind of like I'm in my thoughts. You know, maybe that's, I don't know. I think we're going to get a clarifier, hopefully. Overall energy, maybe not. Okay, I'm going to shuffle it one more time after this, and if nothing pops out, then we're just going to stick with these 8 cards. Okay, one more time. Nope. All right, so it's just these 8. And give me a minute to see what we've got. Okay, so after looking at this for like a really long time and just sitting here and staring at it, this is what I've got so far, okay? So when I decided to put this deck together, I'm almost 100% certain that I assigned Hermione to be the High Priestess energy. Now, I could be wrong. I'd have to check my notes, and I'm not going to do that right now. I might have also chosen McGonagall, but I think I thought McGonagall was better for like the Justice card or something like that. Or Temperance. One of those, I think, is what I chose her for. Anyways, so going off of that High Priestess thought, right? What I'm seeing so far is like you started off with this High Priestess on top of your game, like just this confident and this person that just like you just know, you just know, right? Okay, you're just very secure in your self-knowledge, very self-aware, very aware of how things work, really clever and good at magic, okay? But when I'm saying magic as well, like we're just gonna, in place of the word magic, we're gonna use the word life, okay? So you're on top of your shit, right? And then life threw you the box of chocolates, right? The box of the every flavor beans. So you had like everything. I just see like this avalanche of these jelly beans. This is what I'm seeing in my head. Okay, where just like you're getting overwhelmed with just everything. Every flavor of life is just being thrown at you. And the fact that it's in a nice, neat little box, I feel like you had like this control over it for a while. Okay. But all of that like sent you to a dark place. Stay with me on that one for a second, okay? And you know how there's that chain, right? And you got to kind of reach and feel for the chain. It's hidden, but once you grab the chain, then you got to pull the chain, and chances are it's a boat, but maybe you don't know. Well, so it sends you to a dark place to look for something, or maybe it's saying that you have to go to this dark place to look for something. But what you find is like this overwhelming creepy factor. And hold on. Okay, holy shit, where was I? My cat. Normally when it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, that's when he wants to bring me presents, but for some reason it's like it's not even quite noon yet, and he's like, oh cool, mom's busy, let's just bring her everything right now. So he just screams and screams. Okay. And I have to go and ask him, what did you find, Diddy? What is it? And I gotta tell him thank you. And like I have this bag that I put the carrots into because I take treats out for the animals. And so he brought me the bag. Like I chop up a bunch of carrots and I put them in the fridge, but sometimes they freeze, so I have to take them out and defrost them, kind of warm them up, because my bull, he doesn't like cold carrots, so they have to be warmed up. And so I have the carrots in the strainer, and the bag that they go in, the big Ziploc bag, is sitting there, and Diddy decided to bring me the bag, but he brought it into the laundry room. So it's like this hunt to go find what is out of place. It's usually something weird on the floor. A little bit ago, he brought me like this little scrap of paper that he thought was important. Anyways, okay, I'm so sorry, but I need to share that with somebody, okay? So what you're pulling up is this creepy kind of like an icky kind of feeling, right? So like you're pulling something up from the dark, from the depths of your perception, the depths of your knowledge, the depths of your soul, and you're bringing up this icky energy. Like that's what's coming up to the surface, right? And it's basically what I'm seeing here is just these two creeps, right? These two just like haven't got a clue. Now I think he ended up being okay. Him, I don't know whatever really happened to him. His character in the story, like I don't know where he ever went. But so I got this creepy, bullish kind of vibe of what's getting pulled up, right? And then here, I still kind of feel like it's this, you're standing above the rest, but maybe you're kind of like looking down on everybody. Maybe you're not seeing yourself as an equal to everybody. And maybe you're kind of like, do I want to say that? Sleazy? Like maybe you're kind of sleazy, and why do I think sleazy? That's not even really who he is. Like what is he? He's more, I think he's just kind of, well, I'm going to go with another like creepy kind of guy, because, you know, he's cool with, Cookie, really? Okay, so I've been waiting for Cookie to finish drinking, and I think we're literally like 2 minutes into this. Okay, it's probably not 2 minutes, but gosh, it feels like it. So if you hear like a slurping sound in the back, that's him drinking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going on with this because I got stuff to do, guys. What is wrong with my cats? Like, they are, oh my gosh. Okay. Are you good, Cookie? Yeah, thank you. That's so nice of you, big boy. All right. What I was thinking was basically that, you know, you were on top of your game, and then there's a bunch of shit just getting, you know, you're doing a lot of stuff's getting thrown at you, and it made you go to a dark place, or it made you go maybe this introspection, right? Because it's a cave. But what you started pulling out were like these icky energies of yourself, right? And maybe now, here's where I was originally going, was you've evolved into just this bitter and jaded person. Like, that's what I got. Slytherin is, maybe right now you're feeling just anger and this bitterness. Or if it wasn't something that was inside of you, however, because of the cave, I'm really feeling like it is. But if it's not, and if we're talking about maybe somebody else, and especially since this is like the night energy, right? Okay, you know, Knight, because it's B for something. It's the German deck, and again, still haven't looked it up, but he's basically the Jack. He's the Jack of Spades. Okay, so that swords energy, and that, you know, the night energy. So like this fast moving, something to do with your mind, and again, you know, this going deep within, bringing you some kind of message that, you know how, okay, so Draco's like turned around, right? And he's looking at the camera, but I kind of feel like what he's actually doing is maybe he's catching himself in the mirror. Maybe he's looking at himself. Okay. So what I'm seeing is, even though I was starting to like see something else that maybe, I don't know. I know some people are really into the whole Draco Hermione love story thing, and you've got McLaggen that's like in love with her, or well, infatuated with her. I'm not feeling that in this reading, so I'm not even gonna go down that route. I'm gonna say that maybe you're just not liking what you see in the mirror. Maybe you've done this exploring. Oh, maybe you have, or maybe that's what you need to do, and you're not going to like what you're going to see. God, yes, because Draco looks in the mirror, right? Right? You've got this episode 5 right here, and here he is in episode 5. But 5? Really? Did you really do that? 6. It's episode 6, not episode 5. I guess that doesn't really matter. Sorry, my brain just woohoo. Because it wasn't the 5 that was the important part. But I'm saying in that same, in the Half-Blood Prince, for fuck's sake. And And that's when, you know, he's really looking at himself, where he's just really torn, right? So you're on top of your game right now, but after you kind of go deep within and you explore all of these little different factors of yourself, you know, like this competitive and arrogant and like this kind almost obsessive part of you, and then the insecure brute bully, want to talk shit or maybe just, you know, pick on people. You know, you're gonna see that part of you, this part where you feel like you stand above everybody else, like you too good for everybody else, and this part of you that's shady, like the shyster, right? That's what you're gonna see, or maybe that's what you have seen, and you're gonna look in the mirror and you're just not gonna like what you see, and you're gonna need to work on this, because either you're gonna be this, or you're gonna end up having that redemption arc, but you're going to be a completely different person after it. Okay, I'll see if I can tie that up with a bow in the description. But that's what I've got for you, Slytherin, is there's going to be some introspection, and you are not going to like what you see, and it's going to change you. I don't know who that applies to, but I mean, I can definitely relate. All right, Slytherin, I love you guys. I will see you next week. Bye.